In with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Phoenix, Arizona, the home of the Suns. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. With that road trip behind him, the Suns ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Phoenix. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
You know, Kev, sometimes just being at home, it allows you to exhale, to kind of refocus when things aren't going well. And there's something about being in your own building, having your fans supporting you that just kind of gives you that little extra adrenaline rush that can turn around poor play.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. You know, Brent, when you think of Devin Booker, you immediately think scoring. But he's become, as time goes on, an excellent facilitator as well.
Well, I think he's learning to do that, Kevin, because of the playing time that he's getting. And the defenses that he has seen in the early part of his career have been quite unique. 2 out of the first 3 years that he played in the NBA, he's averaging over 20 points. So the passing part of his game, the more feel part of his game, it's coming along nicely.
And the first one at the line is good.
Devin Booker is among some of the youngest, most elite scorers that the league has ever seen. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
Both free throws good from Booker. A coaching carousel certainly in Phoenix. This is the 4th different head coach in as many seasons. What does that do, Brent, to a young team?
Well, it's tough for development because if you don't consistently work with the same player development coaches, you might be learning things for an offense that might have to be reset every year. Igor Kokoskov is one of the more ingenious offensive minds in the game. This is why he's got this opportunity in Phoenix. And I look forward with the type of talent that Phoenix has, with how much creativity he can bring to the court, and hope these young players are excited for that opportunity.
And here is Bridges after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And Booker kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Booker. The tray bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 5 now.
Booker focused on scoring right there. Even under duress, Booker finding a way to sink a very tough shot.
Green deciding where to go with it. Thompson against Booker. Thompson passes to Durant. Count that one. Durant's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Kevin Durant not only feels like he can score from everywhere, he does. So when he's that close, just count it.
Green against Jackson. Booker outside. Offline with his 3. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said they have to stick to the script, and that means getting to the rim. He said we want to use our athleticism and explosiveness to the best possible advantage. And not just tonight, but every night. And they hold the season series lead 2-0, so they must be doing something right. Back to you.
Thank you, David. It's deflected. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bridges kicks to Booker. Outside for Jackson. A three-pointer, no good. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to Utah. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Johnson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And Green slams it in.
So many guards that have great handles on the offensive end have great hands on defense too. That time, Steph Curry.
Johnson against Curry. And it's Johnson penetrating. Cousins pulls it in.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Outside for Durant. Second chance shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
And that led to a few of their key guys spending long stretches of the game on the bench because of foul trouble. Hard to find yourself back in a rhythm when you do that.
Thompson for the triple. That shot off, so Phoenix will take it the other way.
This is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. You can see it all over the league. Injuries, Brent, beginning to affect some teams, but it's hard to pay your stars and maintain a deep bench all under the salary cap. It's a very difficult dance to do.
This is why sitting next to you as a broadcaster is a really less stressful thing to do rather than be a general manager in the league.
Yeah.
So hard to make.
But you could be a general manager in this league.
Maybe at some point, Kevin, but right now I'm enjoying this seat with you. And I'm wondering how it is that some of these teams can get creative with cap analytics guys and their strategy, how much they want to press forward given some of the restrictions of what you can do with your roster. But we know the more players you have that can step in and be ready, these deeper teams during the regular season usually pile up a few more wins than those that don't have that approach.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Well, the success of the Warriors is truly built around their culture and their chemistry, and it really starts with Steph Curry. Even though a lot of people argue about Kevin Durant being their best player, their most important player has been Steph. Just a great joyful approach to the game, and it rubs off on the entire organization.
And the Warriors miss again.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
Johnson kicks to Ayton. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Ayton's got himself on the board with 3 there. And that blend of joyfulness and competitive spirit, something that Steph Curry and his coach, Steve Kerr, you know, Brent, they share that in common.
Yeah, think about just how humble they are, how gracious they are, how much they're willing to take the time on a daily basis to do things for others, not just themselves. So you have the Warriors with some key values in place that they don't stray from all that often.
Johnson kicks to Jackson. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here's Cousins. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Booker in the post. He's covered by Thompson. And Booker kicks to Jackson. Takes the 3. And there's Booker on the assist by Jackson. And it's 8 points for Devin Booker.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And let's check out some stats for Kevin Durant. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 24 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome.
Cousins finds Durant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Green shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge, also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
Free throw drops for Green. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
Both free throws good from Green.
Draymond Green, the 35th pick. Wow, imagine that, back in 2012. And overlooked as maybe not having a position, maybe being too small. I don't think his coach at Michigan State would have said any of those things about the versatility and the blueprint that was ideal for the Golden State Warriors to put him into this lineup with these great shooters.
Suns leading by 4 with 3. Booker good on the 3-point shot. Booker's got 11 points.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And we'd seen the rise of the spread 4, but Green is something altogether different.
Yeah, he's not a catch-and-shoot 4-man. He's more of a skilled 4-man, rebounding the ball, pushing it up on the break. Steve Kerr likes to use him in the offense as the conduit at the top of the key. He can attack a closeout, get into the rim, can throw lobs to guys on the inside. Just the things that he does can punish a defense with how versatile he is.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Jackson kicks to Daniels. Okobo. And Looney sends it back. A floater.
I like it. Cousins making impact on the defensive end. Nice to have a rim presence and blocks that shot away.
Durant, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Okobo. He's covered by Livingston. And here's Daniels. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Sinks the triple. Daniels has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, for a tall guy, Durant has such dexterity and rhythm on the catch and shoot. It's just interesting to watch.
Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Oubre. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
For Phoenix, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Talk about what it means to be a good teammate, Brent. You've played with good ones. You've played with bad ones. I've always thought you were team first when you play.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. There's just an idea about what it is that you can contribute to the team. I think you always have to accentuate those ideals. Your approach on a daily basis has to be consistent, And if you're a starting player, it's one mentality. And if you're somebody that plays off the bench, you have to come to practice every day to push the guy that's in front of you and wait for your opportunity. But most of the time, it's that kind of consistency with which you come to work and the attitude of making sure that I want to make any kind of contribution I can for our team's success. That usually is a pretty good formula for a good teammate. His versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
Okobo and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Here's Iguodala following the score by Phoenix. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Iguodala.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
Well, that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
Here's Livingston. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Cousins. Pass to Looney. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Holmes.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Livingston. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Durant. At the elbow, it's Cousins. It doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And that's what happens when you become too perimeter oriented. If you're not hot, you don't score.
I think if the coaching staff goes back and looks at the film and you assess the quality of looks, they're not going to be happy about it. At times they just failed to take advantage of the openings for the best shooters.
No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. To the middle. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires at the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
On the wing, Daniels. Lets it fly. Gets an open look and hits. Daniels has got 5.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Now here's Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer, and that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action after this word. The Warriors, an elite team, obviously. Steph Curry talked about the challenge of being the hunted.
We're a marked team now, so every game we play is going to be, the game. And I like that challenge because it's going to bring the best out of us. If we're not 100% locked in and focused every night, we'll get exposed. But on the other hand, when we are locked in and ready to play every single night, we'll get every team's best shot, and hopefully we'll still come out on top, and that'll be a good feeling. So I'm cool with it.
Yep, they welcome the challenge.
And that's where you want to be. They wouldn't have it any other way.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
There's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
Josh Jackson out there with Crawford. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league, and he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, D.A. No good from Durant. Suns leading by 11. Poked away. To the paint. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, Suns coach Igor Kokoskov, the NBA's first ever head coach, born and raised outside of North America. He will not be the last, but a great opportunity for Phoenix as this guy's paid his dues. 18 years as an NBA assistant, including 5 early years in Phoenix.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
It's Crawford with the drive, and he drops it in from the low post. Crawford's got his first points of the night.
Never quite sure what Crawford's going to do on the pick and roll, so that unpredictability plays into his advantage.
Fires from the wing, and Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 16. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the pass to Jackson. Daniels with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Okobo from outside off the mark.
Yeah, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Durant for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 11-point game. And then Jerebko with the dunk.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
What I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Here's Daniels. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Crawford missing again.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps trying to push through.
Suns leading by 7. Pass to Daniels. Shoots. And he drops that one in. He's got 7. Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. The league no longer wants to reward offensive players who throw themselves into defenders. Have you seen a big change in how those players, Brent, are being called?
I think the league's doing a better job of it, trying to examine when it is.
Seems that way, you're right.
Somebody gets up in the air and the offensive player leans in or kicks out and tries to draw some kind of contact. So it's been up to the referees. They've been diligent with it. I think they'll just get better with time.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Now, here's Holmes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And it's Ayton missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Cook, the pass to Thompson. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yep, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Now here's Thompson after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Clock at 4. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Thompson.
I like it, Clay, working the in-between area and finding some gaps in the defense right now.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Crawford, no luck.
Just not his night so far, guys.
Green kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns. Holmes got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker against Curry. There's Crawford with the 3. And Curry pulls it down.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Now Thompson, after the missed 3 from Jamal Crawford. Left side Curry buries it from three-point range. Curry's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The Suns leading. Here's Ayton. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Curry is inside, guarded by Crawford. Yarebko can't get it to go.
The human aspect of basketball. You cannot fault the shot selection. He had a clean look. You just can't make them all.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 7th in scoring, 8th in free throw shooting, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. Well, Phoenix shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Passes it to Ayton. And here is Bridges. Offensive rebound. Crawford left side. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crawford against Curry. Pass to Yarebko. He kicks it to Cook. Outside Curry. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Timeout called. The Suns. Steph Curry, Brent, is there any doubt in your mind that he is the greatest shooter in NBA history?
I don't think there's any doubt, but I like the fact that Steph Curry doesn't want to be a one-trick pony, and he isn't. He's trying to be better at making plays. He's trying to be better at making good decisions. He's trying to be better as a defender. And so all of these things for Steph Curry, is not satisfied with the things that he's done so far in his career, which have all been elite.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Jamal Crawford. And now on the 2K leaderboard, the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the best free throw shooting teams in the league. In 3rd, the Warriors.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And the Suns have never won an NBA title. It's amazing for such a proud and storied franchise. Just one trip to the finals since the merger back in 1993. That was when they lost to the Chicago Bulls.
And he sinks the second. And you think about the Suns team with Dan Marley, Kevin Johnson, Danny Ainge. Brent, they had a chance.
Well, a guy named Michael Jordan ruined a lot of the title chances for a lot of teams. The Suns were one of them. They came close, but eventually MJ's Bulls a little bit too tough for that Phoenix Suns team.
And here's Oubre after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
You know, DeAndre Ayton, all that hype around him. He goes 7 feet, 250 with that 7'5" wingspan and already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside.
Thompson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. You know, Greg, what amazes me about Ayton, the skill level for someone his size.
I mean, he can put the ball on the floor, really improving as a facilitator. You look at Embiid, you look at Big Cat, Ayton gives you a lot of those similar traits.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And is there any doubt Klay Thompson could go to another team and average 30 points a game as the main offensive weapon?
Yeah, but you know, he's not an attention seeker, and that's just not his personality. He knows it's more fun to play for a winner. The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Now here's Green. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And again, no good by Golden State. Suns trail by 3. Johnson outside. The pass to Oubre. Back to Johnson. Here's Ayton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Curry against Johnson. Shoots it. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 14.
Well, his offense should come with a warning label, caution, flammable. He's connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oubre kicks to Bridges. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Warriors leading by 3. Thompson from long range. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Bridges. That shot off the mark. Good D by Thompson. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Here's Cousins. Misses the 3. Cousins has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Curry against Johnson. From 15 feet away, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times in fact, 7 of 17. Green finds Curry. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
And here's Oubre after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Shot clock at 6. Johnson surveying the floor. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Booker outside. Trying to get something going. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Golden State's first quarter could have gone much better. As hard as they tried to compete, they just could not keep pace early and ended the period facing a deficit of 9 points. It was really a tale of two quarters, though, as they owned the second period. They wiped out their deficit in a big hurry and are now sitting on a pretty comfy 8-point lead. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
The sun pounding down on the buildings of downtown Phoenix as we welcome you back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Thompson against Bridges. The drive by Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Cousins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Durant against Bridges. Jackson from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Phoenix. Curry looking it over. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges against Durant. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded closely, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, Johnson, a good shooter. You just can't give him looks like that.
The Warriors leading. Curry passes to Durant. Johnson against Curry. Back to Durant. There's the three. And the Warriors miss again.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Bridges against Durant. Ayton with it. 12 points for him. Johnson kicks to Jackson. With 3. Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Thompson outside. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Shoots. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Kicks it out to Booker. No good from outside.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Thompson looking for an opening. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Thompson. Durant's got 22.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Johnson outside. Inside, Bridges. The shot missing. Durant with some nice D. Thompson outside. And Curry has it in the corner. To the middle. Cousins inside. Jackson on him. Cousins no good. Phoenix has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 16 points for Devin Booker.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Thompson dishes to Cousins. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Bridges. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 11. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. A 2-point game. Cousins finds Durant. Now here's Cousins. D right on him. Back to Durant. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. A basket good off the assist from Durant. 14 points for him.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch and shoot game. His release is lightning quick. Klay Thompson, another one of those sons of former players. I wonder what that's like. Michael Thompson, his dad, the #1 overall pick many years ago, and Klay had the ball in his hands obviously at a very young age, and he taught the shooting form to Klay, which looks pretty perfected at this point.
Here is Durant. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Durant kicks to Cousins. Thompson up top, defended by Bridges. The shot by Thompson, no good. And despite all the encouragement from his father, Klay said he didn't envision a pro career until late in college.
Well, he certainly wasn't a top recruit coming out of high school. So here's a little trivia for you, Kevin. Alongside Luke Walton and his father, Big Red Bill Walton, Klay and Michael Thompson, the only father-son NBA duo with multiple titles apiece. I just got one.
Now here's Johnson following the shot by Kevin Durant. Johnson, the pass to Jackson. Thompson against Booker. Johnson wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Curry dishes to Green. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Josh Jackson.
That's a strong finish from Draymond Green. Those are the kind of plays where he likes to flex on.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And up to this point on the season, he set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Thompson.
One shot, gentlemen.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
But they'll get another chance. Here's Daniels. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Daniels has got 9 points.
Yeah, this is a tough one. The D is giving up way too many open looks, guys, and they're paying for it.
Durant against Crawford, and Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Jerebko's checked in. On defense, Phoenix kicks to Curry. Crawford against Durant. Golden State needs to get off a shot from deep. Iguodala. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Holmes got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out left to the wing. Okobo. No good from outside.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
Iguodala finds Durant. Here's Iguodala. Here's Looney. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Looney's got his second basket of the night. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Okobo off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
So it's Phoenix now, following the three from Kevin Durant. Crawford, no one around him. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
And then Jerebko with the dunk.
Yeah, Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits, makes sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Pass to Crawford. Out to the right wing. 13 feet away. And Looney sends it back to the inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, maybe not the highest of flyers, Durant, but because of his reach, it's so easy for him to win above the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And the Suns making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Curry. Passes it to Oubre. Knocked loose. Jackson down low. Defended by Jerebko. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's a pretty powerful play coming from Josh Jackson.
And Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in that 2017 draft out of Kansas, a hyper-athletic 6'8", and he's got the handles, I think, to become a terrific slasher in the league.
And Jackson no good on that one. And Jackson plays with a great motor. He's got some grit in his game.
I mean, he's a competitor. I mean, plays with that chip on both shoulders. But give me a guy who cares. As a coach, better to have guys you need to rein in rather than those you have to kind of force to be aggressive.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. 5th is Kelly Oubre.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for a steal from anywhere on the floor.
Just a great job of anticipation. These guys defend the entire court in transition, in the half-court set. It doesn't matter. They're out there agitating, disrupting, doing everything they can to unsettle an opposing offense.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Livingston kicks to Jerebko. Down low, Durant, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pass to Daniels. Now, here's Holmes. Defended by Jerebko. Here's Daniels. And the Suns miss again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Shots good by Durant.
Iguodala can see everywhere on the floor. He keeps his eyes moving to find a teammate.
And so here's Phoenix. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Holmes passes to Oubre. Okobo. And the 3 ball is good. 12 points for him.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Livingston finds Durant. Fader on the way, and it's Golden State with another.
Well, Kevin Durant over the past couple seasons has been in the top 5 as the best mid-range shooters in the league.
Now the pass to Holmes. Okobo off target from 3-point range.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
Now here's Livingston. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Oubre passes to Daniels. Iguodala outside. Offensive rebound. Over Oubre. Durant. That's good. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Okobo. He's covered by Livingston. Can't hit that one. The dish now to Iguodala. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And another 3 for Golden State.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Okobo, he's covered by Livingston. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Suns have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. The Warriors making a switch here. Good on both. Here is Cook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's Durant on the wing. 1 second left. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's Phoenix now, trailing here by 8. Josh Jackson out there with Ayton. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Johnson in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Jackson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, entering the league, Devin Booker really had some troubles on the defensive end. So as much as we talk about offensively him trying to get better, on the defensive end he needs to learn how to be in better positions.
The first one falls. And with Booker's defense, Brent, still being a work in progress, the advantage is he is still very young.
Well, the coaches have really simplified the game plan on the defensive end. So you do things like jumping ahead of the screen or pushing down the screen and start to corral guys into areas. That's helping Devin Booker establish some more confidence on the defensive end.
He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors leading by 6. Durant feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Cook. On the wing, Thompson. Livingston with it. Working on Booker. Livingston, that's good.
Great form on the Livingston jump shot there. He knows he's got the green light in the mid-range.
Johnson finds Jackson. And here is Ayton. Three-pointer on the way. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Jackson.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Now here's Livingston, guarded by Jackson. Back to Thompson, takes a three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists in the game. Johnson kicks to Ayton. The three, and it's Durant with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cousins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Durant against Jackson. Durant, no good. Suns trail by 11. Here's Booker. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Livingston kicks to Durant. Pass to Thompson. There's the three. And another three for Golden State.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. Golden State also making some changes. Green comes in for Sean Livingston. And it's Stephen Curry in for Cook. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Igor Kokoskov address the team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Down low, Cousins. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson dishes to Booker. Good D by Thompson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Thompson with the bucket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Bridges. Jackson in the corner. He tries for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Durant. That shot off the mark. The Suns go the other way with it. Durant against Bridges. To the inside. Johnson against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Johnson can't get it to go.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
Here's Bridges. And the Suns miss again. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Green. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Golden State. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Booker the pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded by Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Fade away.
So good to see Cousins engaged defensively. Solid at getting his hands up and contesting the shot there.
They kick it out to Green. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Passes it to Ayton. And here is Johnson. He's guarded by Cousins. Stolen by Durant. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 41.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Jackson against Green. Jackson kicks to Johnson. Now here's Ayton. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson attacking. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bridges against Durant. Baseline jumper, and the jumper falls for him. And it's 7 points for Mikal Bridges.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Here's Durant. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Booker. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Curry. Johnson against Curry. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. There's Jackson with the 3. Second shot opportunity, and it's Ayton missing. Warriors leading by 14. Green inside, working on Booker. It's good.
Well, the defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light him up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
Now here's Booker. Johnson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Curry against Johnson. Outside Jackson. Booker against Thompson. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Warriors shooting straight 49% from the field. To the paint. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 7th assist in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Johnson for 3. Drops in the tray.
Not a stellar first half, but he's become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
Johnson against Curry. Kicks it to Cousins. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And the Warriors lead by 19.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And of course, we know about DeMarcus Cousins last season and the torn Achilles. I'm just glad to see him back out on the floor and fully recovered. He's put in a lot of work in terms of rehab to make sure that he could get back to doing what he does best.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. So it's Phoenix now. Johnson finds Jackson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. There's the pass to Johnson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Stephen Curry. And with Cousins and that injury, never an easy one to come back from.
Yeah, it's true. But fortunately, Cousins has the kind of skill set that he's going to be effective no matter when he's on the floor. And great outside shot, the footwork, very smooth in terms of ball handling for that position. And most of the players who aren't the same after an Achilles tear don't have the same skill set that Cousins possesses. That's why I think he'll be fine once he recovers from this injury.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good.
Tyler Johnson, the 6'4" combo guard out of Fresno State, very lightly recruited out of high school and undrafted in 2014. He has just had doubters every step of the way and proved them wrong.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Now here's Curry. He kicks to Cousins. Clock at 6. Fires the three. Curry can't get it to go. Well, think about Tyler Johnson, Brent, overcoming the doubts. His 4-year, $50 million contract in 2016 was widely questioned around the NBA.
Yeah, there are a lot of contracts in that summer that are questionable just because of the timing of the salary cap bump. But Brooklyn had signed him as a restricted free agent. The Heat matched, and Tyler Johnson just looking forward to going out and making himself a better player. That's his job.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam has found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base.
Free throw, good, Oubre. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors leading by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
One shot.
Free throw good, Crawford.
Crawford continues to get the job done out there, one of the best sixth men to ever play this game.
Cook kicks it to Looney. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here is Cook. Shot clock at 5. Livingston looking for the opening. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's Oubre. In the corner, it's Crawford. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, Jamal Crawford looking comfortable from behind the arc on that one. Tough to lock him down out there. You're worried about him driving around you.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus, physical challenge for you guys with another game coming tomorrow. What do you have to do to get ready with the quick turnaround?
Just rest up. It's part of the league. Back-to-back's a part of the league. So rest up and focus in and be ready for tomorrow. That's all I can do.
Hey, Boogie, nice job. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.